So I wanted to talk to you guys on how to not, how do I put this lightly, kill your dreams. How to not Freddy Krueger them to an extent, if you will. And to keep doing what you love, not like Freddy Krueger with the kids. That was pretty bad. Some of the one of the biggest reasons I see people killing their own dreams is by convincing themselves that they have to be ready. That's what I do. I always am saying oh, I need to be prepared, and you don't need to always have everything set up for you ahead of time. And I've talked about this lightly on a previous video, and you guys could go check that out. I'll link it somewhere. Maybe it'll show you. I have no clue. But the truth is, you will never feel 100%. Put this motherfucker. You'll never feel 100% prepared. And you're waiting for the perfect moment is the fastest way to watch your passion die quietly by being suffocated by a fucking pillow. I swear, can't stress this enough. Waiting, it's just, it gives you time to think, and if you're an overthinker and you got ADHD, like my ass, if you just are constantly in this stasis mode of waiting and thinking, it doesn't help you at all. Hold that. And protecting your dreams means you're willing to take imperfect steps, and there are going to be no such things as a perfect step. You're going to be taking any step is worth taking, honestly. Even if it's messy or uncertain, the momentum feeds passion, and every small action you take reinforces your sight. Your fucking plan is smoke or meat from Siege, and you gotta do sight setup and start bandit tricking. That's what it feels like. And every small action, it helps you. Oh, I almost fucking died. Protecting what you love. And whatever you love, it's worth pursuing, right? And that's why, I've been trying to just stay ahead of the game, because I don't want to let it die, and I did. For that first year, I let it slip away without a thought for a moment. I was always contemplating about getting back into videos or streaming, but hold on, I gotta lock in real quick. I don't know why I'm struggling to kill this guy. I can't aim, that's why. Oh, where'd he go? I hear him. There he is. Okay, well, I tried. No so. And I just learning from myself and my experiences. There's people close in my circle that go through these woes, these daily woes, if you will. And I would hate to see them just get sidetracked. And I have a few buddies who, for a moment, they lost what they had. I mean, they wanted to pursue it, but then things in life happened and they just didn't touch it ever since. Or they do, but they don't have the right drive or the right firepower that they used to. They don't got the Rook armor, they don't got fucking God pallets to save them. And another way to keep the dreams alive is to build a strong why behind it. Why are you doing it? Why do you want to... Why? And sometimes it's hard for us to think why. Sometimes even I contemplate, why am I having to justify my... Gotta get away! Keep shooting, laddies! Keep firing on that! The mech is coming! Papa mech! When the road gets hard, and it will, that was ice that I was on. Your love for what you do has to outweigh the fear of failing or the weight of other people's opinions. I need to remind myself why I started. And I gotta keep that reason close. It benefited me in every great way possible mentally. It did wonders for me. It got me out of addictions. It got me out of bad habits. It literally broke the mold and opened up a whole new world. Shit, I didn't go to college because of streaming, bro. And I'm not saying I could have done something else, but I did not want to. I literally wanted to do something that I enjoyed more than going and slaving away to fucking school for something that could or could not work out. But the career I would have gone through, I wouldn't have enjoyed it. I was only good at it because I was trying to get the fuck out. You know? And I'm pretty sure you guys have all been there. It's like, you know, there's some people who go to school for certain topics and they want to go for one thing, but they end up getting stuck in something else. Like doctors, for instance. A lot of doctors don't like their jobs, if you think about it. They like it for the fucking money. But if you think about it, a lot of like doctors, they go, and obviously they have a passion for keeping people alive. They have to. Some people actually enjoy it, but it's literally just going into work. And they only went to school for the fucking 7 to 8 years or whatever, because maybe family or maybe they just found something they understood, but they don't enjoy it. And it's crazy to think that that's actually real. Alright, turn this please, thank you. Hang on. Like, you need to remind yourself daily of why you started doing whatever it is you are doing. Whether you're drawing, you're working to become a mechanic, you're working to become fucking a doctor. You know, it's like you could have a vision board, or you could journal, or whatever it is weird people do. Whatever it is you weird people do. You know, something to keep these thoughts on track. And you need to see your dream as real and worth fighting for even if like anyone else sees it. Like, you have to have it down. Jesus Christ. How do they keep getting it? Stop! And a few things I learned is when I first started, and anything I did, when I was doing theater, when I was doing my previous job, even my current job. Like, I work at a restaurant, and I'm really good at a lot of things. I know how to do pretty much every role. I literally, if I had to, I probably could. But I'm a very, I'm not gonna say distracted person. Like, I can still focus and do what I need to do, but I'm not seen as worthy, if you will. That's how I've heard it. Not as worthy. And I've learned that don't let comparison poison what you love. And I'm pretty sure every single one of you has heard this. Don't fucking compare yourself to other people. You are better, or shit, you could be worse off in other means. You can't compare yourself, though. You can only work at what you can do, and you can only be better. You know, like, don't compare yourself. Don't let comparison poison what you love, because watching others succeed, especially in the streaming world, drawing, or any art form, acting. There's actors out there who hate what they do. They hate their own work, and they have other actors. There's musicians, same thing. They make good shit that people love. They hate it. They have artists that are way better than them, that they know are way better than them. But they don't let that fuck with them. Because watching people succeed can either inspire you or make you feel like you are behind. And if you're not careful, you'll start thinking that your dream isn't worth chasing. Like, I would be streaming, and there's a few people I played with, and like, a lot of people that we've all grown in the same spot. And there was one person, and I'm not gonna say I envied them. And I haven't talked to them in a long time. I mean, when I first started streaming, and they got really lucky streaming one game. They got lucky, and I was pretty much in the same lobbies at first, and they ended up getting, you know, raided by a bigger streamer. Like, I mean, compared to what they were now, this motherfucker's on top, and this guy is like right below him on top. Like, it's crazy. And I'm like, I've played with him, and that's crazy to think. Like, oh wow. But they were he was, I'm not gonna say below me in any way, but he got really lucky. He had a very, you know, his stream was beautiful, everything he did, like, he worked at it hard, like, he had a lot of elements that I enjoyed, that I picked. You know, for mine, I had a lot of elements that he enjoyed. He loved the energy, he loved everything. And, you know, I kind of got turned off for a minute, because there's this person who was right there with me, and, you know, they grew. And that kind of was like, damn. You know, one part of me was like, that could have been me. But I'm not going to let that stop me from actually keep going. And then one day, I had the same outcome. I was streaming this game, actually. And there's a few bigger YouTubers who had literally stopped by my stream for, like, no reason, dude. You know, and it was weird. It's just weird thinking that could have almost stopped me from, like, playing, like, one game for a moment. Like, it really just kind of was like, damn, really, man? Like, that could have derailed me. Because, like, if you're not careful, you'll start thinking your dream isn't worth chasing because someone else is already doing it better. And remember, nobody else can bring your unique sauce, your special sauce, the one you fucking whack out for 10 minutes and, you know, that's the fucking creme de la noche or whatever they call it. No one else can recreate that. That's you. That is all you, my friends. And I want you to all find that flavor. I want you to all, even if you have it, you know what you need to do. Don't abandon it. Use it. It's a tool. Like, the only way you're gonna kill that dream is by leaving it out on the table. Letting it collect dust, mold. But the way you keep it alive is by showing up, going, and grabbing that fucking sauce bottle that you have created, that little extra flavor, and putting it on something new each time. Make a recipe, make something with it. A recipe is your passion, like, just keep cooking something up. Let yourself fall in love with the process more than the outcome. Literally, just love what you do. If you actually enjoy it, first off, because I don't want you guys, you know, well, I guess I like gooning, so it's time to keep gooning. You know, Batman? Like, it's a touching topic for me because I myself have fallen victim to this numerous times. For all of us in general to have to sit there and let things get taken out from under us, you know. And if you find something that you really love and enjoy and you're good at and you can actually, maybe it's something like for you guys, if you were to start streaming, some of you may think, oh damn, there's other people way better. I'm not gonna be like them. You can literally be the next one of them. You can get lucky. You could actually put in the work and work at it for years. And it could take years, but in those years there is going to be success to keep you going. And even if there's not, it's the determination that will actually thrive. How am I still hitting him? You're still there? Jesus Christ, man. Alright, time to go to the next generator. But don't let your dreams die. Don't wait for the right time. Start now. Alright, I've said that before in a previous video. Don't let that sauce just sit on the table, my friends. Open her up and pour on something new every day. Or if you keep liking what you're cooking, pour it on that. Okay, my friends? Just never stop showing up. Because if you stop showing up one day, you're just going to second guess it. And you're just going to let everything fall in between the cracks. Grip it like that, you know, that one burrito. That one, what was it? There's a Taco Bell commercial. You know what? I don't even know it. I'm just gonna ramble now. I've just been rambling. But no, just want to let you guys know on that, and hope you guys found something useful out of that. Hopefully something can spark some light in this truly messed up world we live in, dog. But I just want you to know, fall in love with the process more than the outcome.